Hi, my name is Sarah Senemy. I chose to review an article named Relationship Between Clinical Depression Risk, Physical Activity, and Time Spent Watching Television in Older Women. This was a 10-year study done approximately between the years of 1992 and 2000. This was done by a man named Michael Lucas. I chose this article because I was interested in the relationship actually between depression and television watching. Today in society, watching television is a very normal thing to do almost every day, whether you go home from school or work. And I know that I do it myself every day, so I was curious to see the effects that it would have on my emotional state. The hypothesis of this research article was that both the amount of television watching and the amount of physical activity had a contributing risk factor to the depression in women who have not been previously diagnosed with depression. The sampling for this research project was taken from United States women, which had to be of the ages between 30 and 55 years of age. These women were all actually registered nurses as well. They were all given a questionnaire that had questions based on their lifestyle, their medical history, newly diagnosed medical illnesses, and also these women had to report any antidepressant use or any previous history of a diagnosis of depression. Once these women were chosen for approximately between 1992 and 2000, they were given questionnaires and were told to rate the amount of activity they did, TV watching they did, based on kind of a 0 to 10 number rather than actually amount of hours. This was quantitative data that allowed the researchers to group the amount of TV watching and physical activity into a chart. Along with following the amount of physical activity and the amount of TV watching they did, they were also asked randomly throughout the years any changes in mental status, such as any new medication taking, any doctor seen for depression symptoms, things like that. So to get the results, the researchers didn't go strictly based off of activity, age of the woman, and also TV watch. They wanted to know previous diagnosed things. Along with these, they also asked them throughout the years about their religious life, if they did community experience, their education level, their employment, what they did for a job. These factors all related more to depression symptoms on top of the television watching. So they wanted to make sure that their research was based on everything, not strictly just TV watching, to make sure that they get accurate results. Dr. Michael Lucas explained his results as this. Compared with the less active women, physically active women were less likely to be current smokers, to have physical limitations, and to spend 21 hours a week or more watching television. They also had a lower body mass index, consumed more calories and alcohol, and were more likely to be involved in social or community groups, and to have the lowest prevalence of diagnosis of disease or depression. Of the 49,821 women who were free from depression symptoms at the beginning of the study, there were a documented 6,505 incident cases of clinical depression over the years with these women. This research that was done, I believe, had some faults for that. It's hard to directly correlate activity in television to depression, especially over a period of 10 years. Like the article explained, there's so many other comorbidities and relationship changes. I mean, in women, menopausal changes that can relate and cause depression as well. The charts that they do show these. However, I believe that the results that come from it, although they seem correct and see something predicted, they aren't completely accurate, because I can believe there are so many different things that could relate to why a woman would get depression. All of the information I spoke about came from the American Journal of Epidemiology. This was all written by Dr. Michael Lucas and reported on May 31st, 2011. Thank you. He was a part of also Harvard School of Public Health. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.